size reference
That was probably in the background.
too. Okay, there you go.
We're here with Jon Grode of Optoma, and the reason I wanted to pull you aside today, John, was to talk about your projector that's out and talk about maybe competing models, what this does for consumers as far as portability, and what types of consumers are looking to have a projector that can fit in your pocket and is smaller than a deck of cards, smaller than an iPhone as I look at it right now. And what sort of future you see for it, and what is coming down the line?
Jeff, let me start off. What this is our PK101 pocket Pico projector, and that's a lot of words, but it's basically a new category of projection type products. If you think about it, it's kind of the first wave of a new way to share media, to share whether it's digital pictures or video or gaming. You know, we have the ability with all the memory that's say even on an iPhone to store thousands of pictures, and you know, you have 8 gigabytes. Well, you can download movies, you can download all kinds of stuff. But what we're doing is watching these things on these little teeny screens. And what this represents is the first of a new category of projection. We call it personal projectors. So it's mine. I'm only going to share it with me. I'm only going to share it with people that I want to share it with. So really, it's as simple as just turn a quick switch on, and you know, here you go. Here's basically what I'm showing it live here on a piece of almost probably about a piece of paper size. And I can show videos on it. I can show digital pictures. We can hook it up to a PSP, do gaming on it, all kinds of different potential applications for it.
Can it be used for traditional business applications? I know from a sales standpoint, you might bring the thing into a meeting, and okay, you have the makeshift screen.
Sure.
But what if you were doing one of the press events, like we just saw the 9,000 people lined up in the hall for?
Right.
Is something like this applicable, or is it more a smaller audience?
Well, what you can do it that way.
Okay.
It's as simple as, you know, all PowerPoint, for example, can be converted slide by slide into a JPEG, and just simply put the JPEG onto your phone or your digital media device and stream it off of this in a slideshow mode, and there you go. Suddenly, you do have the ability in, you know, what is this, 7-8 ounces of weight between, say, an iPhone and in the projector to give a business presentation in somewhat of a setting like we're in right now.
What's the technology that made it possible to put it on a footprint that small?
Well, a couple of things had to come together for this, Jeff. First one was we needed DLP. We needed very small imaging technology to emerge. What we are based our product on is from Texas Instruments. It's a very, very small DLP chip. You know, these are the guys with all the little mirrors in them. And that was the first part. We needed that to come around. Second, we needed a light source. And we're using 3 LED light sources in here, so there's a red, green, and a blue in here. Okay, so that gives you very strong color saturations as well as strong black and white type of context and high contrast ratio. Third thing you needed was lensing technologies. And what that really means is a company that specializes in projectors, which Optoma does. We have a full line of, you know, everything from home entertainment to business to education projectors. For the group context, you needed somebody like us really to pull it all together, if you will.
Who are your competitors, and what makes your device different from theirs?
Well, right now there's only a couple of these that are even out of the market. Another couple other folks have announced them. They're based off of LCOS technologies, and they're typically using only a single LED.
Okay.
What we think is superior is combining the DLP so you get very tight resolution with the 3 LED technology. And then again, with our projection expertise, kind of puts us up in sort of that top of class and gives us the benefit of having it. In a second here, I'll turn this on and show you a video clip.
How far back can you project to? Okay. With full resolution?
Yeah, with full resolution on it.
Okay.
What happens is the ambient light becomes the variable.
Right, but if you had a dark room,
a perfectly black room,
can you go 50 feet?
I've seen it 100 inches image, which, you know, is a home theater size in a perfectly black room. In theory, yeah, if you wanted to get really black and really dark, you could do that. But, you know, typical usage, though, is probably something like we're in right now. So maybe a 30, 40-inch image maximum, up to maybe 7 or 8, you know, inch ideal. You know, I took one home over Thanksgiving and downloaded Charlie Brown Thanksgiving and showed it to my kids at the dinner table when they got bored, and my 7-year-old loved it.
Is there memory in the projector itself, or is it?
It's just simply a player.
Okay.
So there is nothing on board. It really depends upon what your device is that you're connecting to it.
connectors for all different types of devices, or how does that work?
Right now we've got an AV input, so it's basically a composite input on the product.
Okay.
And then it ships with a couple of different cabling options. One is a standard, yellow, red, white, so there's audio in here as well.
All right.
So you can hook up whether it's a PSP or a DVD player or something like that, or a
Okay.
movie.
Yeah.
We also ship an iPod connection kit,
Okay.
so it's using the standard 30-pin connector on the bottom of the iPod or the, your iTouch or iPhone, and then the custom cable that is required to make it all work. So we ship that standard for products in the U.S.
Rechargeable or AA's, AAA's?
It's rechargeable, lithium-ion rechargeable.
Okay.
Yet, we ship 2 batteries standard in the box.
Yeah.
So each battery will hold anywhere from an hour and a half, hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what you're doing with it.
Okay. And recharges right in the projector, or is it?
Yeah, it'll recharge in the projector. We're using a USB charger, which you can get any place in any store if you need it to. We do ship one with it, though. If you ever lost it, though, it's easy to replace.
I started to mention before, new models coming out, or?
This really is, in November we announced it, started shipping it in December, so this is very new for us.
Okay, yeah, I saw it in New York.
Yeah. And this is brand new on the market. As I said, it's a new category.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what else comes in the near future from others on it.
What's the price point?
We're right at $400.
Okay.
So $399. It's available online, Amazon.com, BestBuy.com right now.
Okay. Anywhere retail, or is that why you're here at the show?
Because it's new and it's out, we're starting to slowly. We will be increasing the distribution throughout this year if we go on forward with it.
Any thoughts of strategic partnerships with different, maybe even movie houses, something like that, or business travel, business solutions providers?
The answer on that is yes, and we're exploring a number of different things, whether it's things like a tripod that you can mount it on and then show it simply. So there's something simple like that all the way up.
Is there a mount on it for that?
Yeah, when we ship, there's a small on the bottom, the little screw hole there.
Okay.
And then we ship a little adapter that'll go to the standard tripod. Right. Okay. That goes standard in the box. Everything from that kind of a partnership to other cabling pieces, potentially working with media companies, all of that kind of stuff. It's all being looked at. But again, this is a new product. It's a new segment, so a lot of things are trying to emerge.
Where are you marketing it? And
in terms of sales?
Yeah.
So right now it's BestBuy.com and Amazon.com.
Well,
so it's online.
As far as advertising and stuff goes, is it showing up in a Sky Mall? Is it showing up in
right now,
or
not yet.
Ink magazine? Or?
Not yet, in terms of advertising.
Yeah.
No, let's just phrase it, it's not yet.
Okay.
The standard on it. Some of the Safari applications are on it as well.
Yeah.
And those come out. And those all have the video output enabled. As we understand it in talking to folks in the Apple development community, more and more of the applications are being worked on for mirroring.
Yeah.
They're not all there yet, though.
Right.
It would be nice for a phone, but they're not doing it yet. But the limitations here.
The speaker over there? And this is the speaker.
No, the speaker's coming on the side here.
Oh, it is. Okay. Oh.
Pick it up.
Okay.
So, here's just a video. I have an episode of The Office that's on here.
Okay.
That I downloaded off iTunes.
Wow.
Wow. That is pretty good.
Every 10 minutes. Okay, just remember to keep breathing. My cervix is ripening. Okay, good. Jan is about to have a baby.
With that, yeah.
And Michael is preparing for the birth. Now,
I'm going to take a picture of this, too. Very cool.
So having, you can see a few things. Having the LED in there, you get very strong color saturation across the whole image. There's no blooming, there's no hot spotting.
What's the life expectation?
20,000 plus hours.
Okay.
In normal,
I'm not thinking of the LED, I'm thinking of the engine. Yeah.
The LED is the piece that, and LED for 20,000 plus hours. DLP mirrors 100,000 plus hours times of duty cycles on it.
Okay.
There's no fan involved in it. There's absolutely no moving parts. There's so there's nothing really to die in it, if you will.
So can you just tell me for this your name and the website if people want more info?
So Jon Grode, Optoma Technologies, and it's www.optomausa.com.
Okay, and Jeff?
Jeff at jeffcutler.com. You can probably catch this piece at NPR, maybe a Here and Now segment, or you'll see it in Gatehouse Media. Somewhere online, just Google me. You'll find it.
And also Steve Garfield. As always, stevegarfield.com. Thanks for watching.